Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with a different kind of video. I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I've been doing for well over a year. And I've never really mentioned it on my channel because I didn't really know what to call it. About a year ago, or maybe the end of 2020, I just kind of hit a wall with my spending where I reached a point and I was like, that's it. That's enough. I cannot do this anymore. I felt wasteful, irresponsible, and just wasteful and irresponsible. I will tell you one of the main turning points. I had several. One of my main turning points was the Sephora sale. Not blaming Sephora, but the Sephora sale at the end of 2020 or the summer. I spent thousands of dollars at that sale on products I did not need. And that kind of made me pause a little bit. But then I did my taxes for YouTube at the end of 2020, and I had spent so much money, and I thought, I'm done. Okay, so that was with my makeup. When I started being more careful with my makeup, it spread into gradually all areas of my life. And I love it. I love it so much. I wanted to share with y'all kind of my experience of it and how I did it and love it. It's not a hardship. I really love being careful what I spend. I'm not going to call it a no-buy. Because I'm still buying. When I need something or even when I want something, a lot of times I'll buy it, but definitely when I need. So it's not a no buy, maybe a low buy, but it's a careful buy. I'm just really careful with what I'm spending. Okay, so the first thing I did was I looked at what I'm spending. And I had to do that because of my taxes. Well, if you don't have a YouTube channel, look at what you're spending. Either go back, if you have a check register or a Quicken, go back and look at what you spent. If you don't have that and you can't really look back, keep spending for a couple of months and write down everything you spend at sales, Ulta, Sephora, Amazon, anywhere you feel like you're overspending. Keep track of that. Make yourself look at it on a piece of paper. Because once you see it, it is like a cold bucket of water over your head. And what could I have done with that? For all the eyeshadow palettes I have bought and painted on my eyelids with, I could have had eye surgery. And that's no lie. I could literally have gone in and had my eyelids done and not have to paint on my crease with all these eyeshadow palettes. Look at what you're spending, and it really is like a cold bucket of water on those warm fuzzies you get when you hit buy. So look at what you're spending. Either look back or start taking note now. And for the next month or two, keep track of what you're spending. Okay, the next thing that I have started doing is I will go and look at my stash. And I'm still talking about makeup, but this is going to be broad. I started with looking at my stash. What do you already have? Oh my goodness. So many beautiful things that I wasn't getting to use because I had stuff coming in so fast. Let's take an Hourglass palette. Hold on. Okay, these Hourglass palettes. This was around that time. These were one of the things that made me realize I have beautiful products coming in on top of beautiful products that I already have over here. So I got these Hourglasses, 3 of them in a month, and they're so gorgeous. And look, you can tell I have not hit pan in any of it. It hasn't gotten used because I have other products just this nice that I'm using. So And it started to kind of frustrate me, like, okay, I'm not going to get to use that because I've got this other, I've got a Guerlain bronzer I want to use. So whenever I want to buy makeup, I'll go and I'll look at my stash. And I'm going to put a picture at some of my stuff that I have. And that was hair care, skincare, and makeup. And I'll put pictures of all of it. And the pictures you're seeing are not even what I'm using. So go and play in whatever you're tempted to buy. In my life, I'm tempted to buy too many groceries. I have too much fresh produce. I have too many frozen meats because of Instacart, and I will just buy at will. So that's something else I'm watching. I'm watching my Instacart, and I'll talk about that more here in a little bit. Amazon. I'm watching my Amazon purchases. In another area of my life, my spiritual life, Bibles. I will buy a Bible a month in a different version, different notes. I love study Bibles. I love Bibles with the Apocrypha. I love, just all different kinds of Bibles. Well, if you buy a Bible a month, that's $100 a month that you're buying on a Bible. Are you going to use all those? So whatever it is in your life, do I need it? Go look at what you've already got. That's what I'm doing. Play in your weakness. And that goes along with the last one. But when I'm playing in my stash, I'll pull a couple of those bronzers and highlighters or an eyeshadow palette, and I'll take it in there and I'll play with it. And it's like getting something new. I haven't seen most of these things in over a year. Play in them. With my Bibles, go get one of your new Bibles. Right now, I have one that I haven't even really cracked the cover of it very much. I'll go get it and I'll look through some of the notes. Don't buy another one. No, you have hardly looked at 5 of the ones you have. So I will go and look at what I already have and play in it. Enjoy it. Play in your stash. Ellis for a Living talks about that a lot in a lot of her videos. Enjoy what you already have. If you have things coming in on top of thing on top of thing on top of thing, you can't even enjoy what you have. So she talks about that a lot. Yeah, play in your stash. Enjoy what you already have. Okay, with food, with Instacart. My problem with Instacart is I have to get a $50 order every time I get it. I'm not going to get just one thing I need. Like right now, I'm running low on cream. So I can either get in my car and drive and go get more cream and sausages. I need sausages. These are 2 things that I need right now. So I'm either going to get an Instacart and spend a bunch of money or go to the store and probably overspend. So what I'm doing with my groceries to not overspend is every time I get paid, I'm buying what I need. And then if I run out of it, I'm trying to hold off until my next pay period. That is saving me scads of money. A ton, probably hundreds a month I'm saving like that. Because it's not just instant gratification. Oh, I need cream. I'm going to get that. Oh, and when I get that, I'm going to get this, 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 and this. And before long, I've spent $150 over my grocery budget, what I want to budget for that. So I'm trying to hold off. And this is low. And I'm totally out of my Applegate Farms healthy sausage. So I have these. Eat these, girl. And with this, I'm just going to have to do other things with my coffee unless I want to go buy cream. So I'm just being more strict. Like, wait till you get paid. Put it in the cart and wait. And that's my next one. Put it in the cart and wait. And I know Ellis for a Living does that too. Right now, I've got 3 carts going. I have an Ulta cart going with full dry volume blast. Okay, you can't hear it. This is almost empty. And I really depend on this for my roots, and I may end up caving on this and getting it before I get paid again because I love this so much. But the fact that I'm pausing to try to wait to buy this until I get paid again, I'm rediscovering some older products. My Power Play Light, this is filthy, y'all. My Big Sexy Hair Power Play Light, I'm rediscovering that, and this AG Dry Wax. Try to wait. Use some products that you have that are just sitting in there. I still like this better, but it is making me, kind of go through my things. And that saves me more money because by the time I get paid again, I'll go through my cart and sometimes I don't even need it anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really need that, especially on Amazon. I'll go to my Amazon cart and I'll take out half that stuff that's just been sitting there and get what I truly need. Ellen and I have talked about that a lot. She loves doing that too. You just wait. Let that cart sit there, and a lot of times you don't even need it. I'll definitely need this. But in my Amazon cart, I have a cart going that I'm not gonna buy that stuff until next time I get paid. I've got an Ulta cart. Sometimes a Sephora, not very often, but always Amazon and Ulta. Almost always. Oh, and an Instacart. I've got groceries waiting in there. I've got my cream in there. Wait till you get paid. Okay, to do that, to be successful at that, what I need to do is at the first of the month, and this is what I do. I go look at all my groceries, and I think we all do that. But what am I going to need this month or this pay period? What am I going to need? I didn't plan very well this month. I'm out of cream and I'm out of my favorite sausage, but plan better next time. What am I going to need with makeup? Like need, not much. Skincare and makeup. I will tell you this month what I needed, and I ordered and just got in just this morning, is the Clinique. It's the Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 2. You can see it's all the way full. I got this morning because I'm almost out. I do not want to run out of this. And I thought, go ahead and get it. So when I got paid, this was one of the things that was in my Nordstrom cart. I have a Nordstrom cart. Right now, I have something in a Bare Minerals cart. So this is what I got this month, or one of the things, and mascaras. I don't want to run out of mascara and primer with this. So I bought like 2 or 3 mascaras, and they're already on the way. Okay, next I have what I do to save money and take it out of my possession so I'm not tempted to spend it. What I have done is on my Quicken, I use Quicken for all my finances to keep track of things. And I have a certain amount of money that I'm going to put in savings in my head. I want to put this in savings. So what I do is in my Quicken, I take that balance out of my Quicken. It's a certain amount every month. I take that out at the very first of the month. Take it out. Don't even see it. I don't literally put it in a savings account. I could transfer it to a savings account, but I just take it out of my Quicken, and I'm enough of a rule follower. That's enough for me. Once I can't see it in my Quicken balance, it's gone. It's gone to me. Now, if I have a dental emergency or a medical emergency or something like that, not a cream emergency, not a living proof emergency, but a chip tooth, I can take that back out of my Quicken if I need to. But it's got to be, a literal emergency for me to do that. And I have saved a nice amount over there. A nice little nest egg, so that I'm actually saving for something I want. I'm actually going to get something with my money and not my 50th eyeshadow palette or my 150th blush or highlighter. So I'm actually saving a chunk over there by just taking it out. I can't see it. And then I've already planned, what I'm spending, and I'm not spending over that. So remove it from your sight and put it out of your sight. I also save some mad money. I have some, my mom calls it mad money, for a rainy day, just some cash that I can have on hand. If I decide to get in the car and I want to go buy cream and sausage, I can get in my car and romaine. I need romaine. I can get in my car, I can go to the store, and I've got cash on hand. I don't have to take it out of my account. So I'll keep a nice little couple of $100 for, my shopping if I run out of anything, or I don't know, just for small stuff. I save that. So, I might get in my car today and go to the health food store and get a couple of things. But I've got a certain amount of my cash. I've left a little bit in my checking account for gas and I don't know, just if something comes up, one of my kids needs 50, and then the rest of it's going into savings. Put a chunk over there. Okay, look at your savings account, or I'm looking at my savings account and I'm setting a goal. I want to have my eyelids done. I've wanted to have my eyelids done since I was 20. I would love to go have my eyes done. That's my goal. So when I want to get really excited, I go and, instead of getting that rush from, I haven't gotten anything from Amazon today or from Ulta today or Sephora today, I go to my savings account and I look at it and I get excited about it. So I'm taking where I used to get excited by pushing another purchase. Ooh, that's a beautiful blush. I'm going over to my savings account and I'm getting my thrill over there. I've substituted where I'm getting that dopamine hit. I'm getting it looking at my savings account and not spending. I also like to look at my checking account being still, because used to I would be spending every day on Amazon, and that is just very anxiety provoking. I mean, it makes you anxious. But to go over there and look at my checking account just being still, It's still right there. It was there yesterday and it's there today, and my savings is growing. So I'm getting my excitement in a better place. Okay, and the next one goes along with that. You know that saying, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels? Well, nothing feels as good as watching your savings grow. And nothing feels as good as watching that checking account just be still. It's still. If Caleb or Kenna needs $50, like hey mom, I need a little cash. I still have that money there. Yeah, no problem. I'll send it. If I get a surprise bill, if my tags are due on my car, yep, I still have that $200 or $300 sitting there. Take that off that balance. It's still. It's stable. And it makes my mood stable. That brings me to my next point. Allow yourself some discomfort. When I feel a discomfort here with not spending, it's motivating. It's kind of like working out. When I allow myself to feel some discomfort with crunches or making myself uncomfortable to go get on the treadmill, that almost feeds that in a strange way. And this is the same thing. Like, okay, that was uncomfortable not to get in my car and go get this cream. It's really bothering me. Or to go get my full dry volume blast. That's bothering me. How long can I go? How long can I go? Make that longer. So it's almost like you're flexing a muscle that gets stronger. I don't know why it works, but it works. So flex that discomfort muscle. Make yourself uncomfortable. You know, if you never make yourself uncomfortable with your diet, your waistline will pay. Your weight will pay. Your looks will pay, and your health will pay. If you don't make yourself a little uncomfortable in the kitchen, you're going to pay for that. So flex that same muscle, you know, with your bank account, and your savings will thank you. Okay, and then my last one was save for something, and I've already covered that, but save for something. When you look at what you were spending, when I did my taxes, I had spent over $10,000. A channel my size, spending $10,000, was actually $12,000. I'll put the figure right here. $12,000 on makeup in 1 year. I spent that. What could I have done with that? I could have had my eyes done twice. I could have taken my family on vacation twice. So what do I want to do with that? I'm saving that much money and more because it's made me frugal in every other part of my life. That is exciting. What am I going to do with that? So I have set some goals for myself. I'm going to have my eyes done, and I'll, take y'all on that journey with me. And I don't know what I'll do with that. I have, I put a pool in a couple of years. So make some goals and, put that money somewhere else. Save it. All right. And those are all of my tips and how I personally have gone from just loving to just spend and, just spending all over the place to being a saver and really loving that. So anyway, if y'all have any tips for us on this topic, y'all put those down below, and that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.